No fanfare.
Please also remember to turn the music sharing back on. That's
Do you even know how to work Spotify, Barry? This is embarrassing.
I know how to work
Topiary.
Spotify. I don't know how to work Zoom. Oh, is that a cheer?
It was Topiary.
That's nice. That's so nice. I wonder who could be doing that. Look at that support among Baltimore improvisers. Thank you. Thank you for that. We're Topiary. We're going to do a mono scene. We're excited to be here. What do we want as an input? I'm going to grab something from the Highwire deck. We want a location, a place. Yeah, place sounds good. First place is a basement.
I love it.
Okay.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, how are ya?
I'm good. How was your day?
It was good. It wasn't too bad. Yeah.
I mean, are y'all just gonna, act like your best friends while I'm here? It's my basement. It's like it's not cool. Like I brought the Mountain Dew. I invited you. You're the first people I've invited to my new basement room. It's got a water bed and bar seats, and I bought 4 2-liters of 7-Up, and it's right into Hannah and Sam time.
Okay. This is so very like, bro, like you always do this.
It's too much.
I mean, it's, yeah, like what part of we want to be friends with you isn't getting through? I mean, I haven't seen Hannah in like 24 hours at least. So we just needed to catch up a little bit.
And like, you don't need to keep adding rooms and renovating basements in your home to get us over here. We want to hang out. We want to be friends.
You say that, but every time I've made a major renovation to my house, we've had a party and you've been here, and I'm gonna go get the snack.
Hannah, did you see the lady on TikTok?
Which one?
The lady.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's like it made me think of you when she was like, I get lotto tickets too. And I was like, oh my God, Josh.
That's so me. God, I love the lottery. I love gambling with tickets.
Yeah. The lottery, I mean, I used to do the lottery, but I feel like that's like a bad investment to get into, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you want one of these 2-liter bottles of Mountain Dew? There are no cups.
I don't drink things that are green. Thank you. Where did Barry go?
I don't know. I want to be friends with the guy so bad, but the harder he tries to be friends with us, the less interested I get.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, honestly. I mean, you're the one who kind of, we shouldn't be talking, whatever. You're the one who like insisted that he become friends with us because you want to be friends and be friendly with everybody.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean, like, I enjoy having a loquacious circle of people in my life that I can chat with and get lunch with and go shopping with. And if Barry's personality is a dud, who cares? He's a warm body I can hang out with. Was that harsh?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna sit here and like talk,
Yeah, that was probably, I think if I had said that like on one of our coffee dates, it wouldn't have been as bad as saying it in his basement with him upstairs, right?
No, not as bad, but it's still bad that you kind of like talk about everybody behind your backs. I know you don't talk about me because
no, not to you.
Yeah, but you don't talk about me behind my back, right?
Well, not to you, no.
No, you don't talk about me behind my back. Like if I leave the room, you're
no,
not.
If I'm going to talk about you, I'm not going to talk about you to you. I'm going to talk about you to somebody else. What?
So what's cupcakes? I made personalized cupcakes with your names on them. So here, Sam, here, 3 for you, and
3.
Hannah, here are 6 for you. They have, each letter of your name on them. I could have done just Han, because it's a palindrome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just got started, and I was icing, and so there are.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't really eat customized food products. It's not you, like I appreciate it, but yeah.
No, I got her a cookie cake for her birthday last year, and she threw it out the window of her moving car. So
Wow, that's
yeah, it said "Happy Birthday, Sam. I love you so much."
Opinion.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. There's some standard candy upstairs if you want some of that later. But anyway.
Yeah.
Barry,
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast.
okay.
Is it the same place it was before, Barry? I'm just kidding. I didn't have you run it. Sorry.
It is. It's a little smaller now.
Okay.
Making room for a extension to the bedroom.
Why?
I like to tinker, and I like to generate interest in my life. I post about every change on all of my social media so that people
I know.
interact. I know you
Yeah.
know. And thank you for all the like and wow emojis. The wows get more juice in the algorithm than the likes.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
You know how when we're at work and like we're all flying the same flight because we all work for Delta's flight attendants.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes like you and I will go off and we'll be friends, and like me and Sam will go off and we'll be friends. I just kind of feel like maybe you and Sam aren't making as much of an effort. Like I just feel like you and I get on so well, and she and I get on so well. And I'm like, why don't Barry and Sam ever hang out? Like when we're doing like beverage carts, like she always comes and assists with my cart on the plane, on our flight.
Yeah, but I mean that's because I'm tall, so I have to do the back of the plane. Because there's 4-row seats, and it requires a longer reach.
Sure.
Do you think she's taking that personally?
I mean, I think she might be. And frankly, she's been kind of a bitch. And like, I was like, oh, she must have her period. But then I was like, no, our cycles have synced up. So there's no way she's on her period right now.
You don't know that.
Frankly, I feel like, I don't know. And don't tell anybody else I said this, but like,
great.
Her attitude has sucked lately. And I have no idea if it has to do with like, I don't know. She saw like a horrible car crash last week. So
what?
Yeah, it was like a huge pile up. She said that like 9 cars were like smashed to bits.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, she's been such a drag since then. So maybe you can cheer her up because like I'm done.
You're done?
I mean, she's my best friend. She's my best friend, and like I'm never gonna leave her, but like I'm done dealing with this.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Hey, Barry, real fast. Do you have any toilet paper that's not like all folded fancily?
Oh yeah.
Like, kind of like whose fingers were on that toilet paper, you know what I mean? Just like in the packaging, like, you know what I mean?
Did you not wipe because the toilet paper was folded?
No, I mean,
take this.
No, I mean,
with you. I mean,
I washed my hands like thoroughly afterwards, but thanks. I should go. I mean, I'm pretty dry. I think I'm pretty dry, so I'm probably good for now.
You all right?
All right. Me? Yeah, no.
You're
I'm
on edge.
I'm good.
Okay.
Saying that I'm on edge makes me feel like I'm more on edge, but I'm good. So yeah, we're just gonna like sit around all night and chit chat. If that's the game plan, that's cool. Or do we want to pop in a movie? Or do we want to like do a board game? And just like, what's the
Barry, it's your basement.
My basement. I guess I brought a couple board games. I have some video games we can play. We can play Mario Party. We can, but if we just want to share, I'm always happy to have.
What if we all took a blood oath right now?
A blood oath. What is?
Yeah, I'm just feeling like the three of us could really solidify our friendship if I brought a knife.
What? Why did you bring a knife?
Well, I always carry a pocket
Why are
knife 'cause I'm
you
a
just
woman.
chill with this, Sam?
What? Hannah and I
You-
always do blood oaths. It's fine.
You can
There,
do
Sam.
more than one blood oath?
Okay.
What's the point of a second blood oath?
To reaffirm the first one. Barry, finger out. Come on.
Man, this is what it takes to be, oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Great. Okay. So now on the count of three, we're all going to touch our fingers together
Okay.
for our blood.
What?
Barry, just it's cool. It's fine. It's just like a joke.
I can't believe none of the other flight attendants have ever done a blood oath with you. This is like
Right. I feel like
protocol.
I know. It's actually
Protocol.
kind of,
I mean, I've
yeah.
only been at Delta for 2 years, but
I've only been at Delta for 2 months, I think.
Yeah, I had a
And-
blood oath on my first day.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay,
I
fine. Well,
solemnly
thank you
swear-
for, yeah.
I said I solemnly swear
Swear.
to be very faithful to both of you and to never ever talk behind your backs because that is bitch
Okay.
behavior.
Well, if we're gonna do the blood oath, you have to like say real shit. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
was real.
What?
That was real. I would never talk shit about either one of you.
I mean, come on, Hannah. Like,
What?
it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
you. Okay,
You,
sure.
you talked
Okay,
shit
let's go
about
with it.
Sam when Sam was gone, so.
What? I
What?
didn't talk shit. No, I didn't.
I mean, you were
I was just saying-
gossiping?
It wasn't gossip. Sam, I was just telling him how much of a drag you've been since you saw that horrible pileup.
Yeah. So that's why I said you seemed like you might be on edge. I was trying to open up a conversation because I feel like we're not super close, Sam. And I also saw a pretty bad car crash a few years ago, and it affected me. And so if
This
you
is
ever
my
want-
cue. I'm going to the
wanna
bathroom
talk
so you
about
two
it.
can bond.
That was not you. What is going on with her?
That's how she. I mean, that's just how she is.
I can't.
I don't-
I've never noticed.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I don't really like to really talk about it too much,
Yeah.
especially being the one who caused the
Oh no.
yeah. I can't believe I just said that. Nobody actually knows that I caused the pileup. So just keep that in your noggin. Just keep
Damn.
that to yourself. I don't know. Are you trustworthy? Can I trust you?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I mean, my best friend from high school does work in insurance. Like if you need like some advice, but if you don't want to open up the circle anymore, that's. Did you just drive off? Did you just drive off? Were you in the front?
Okay. This is more than I just drove off. I was I was in the front. I was trying to get the Christmas playlist that I wanted because it kept going to some weird, like only Michael Bublé playlist,
Yeah.
which is like, I just want like standard classic,
It's hard to navigate.
Mariah's.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah. And, yeah. And then, last thing I knew, I mean, cars were going all over the place and hitting each other. And so I just, went down my exit and went my way. But please do not tell, like, Hannah doesn't even know that. Like, if she
Yeah.
knew that, the whole fucking world would know that. You know that, I know that. Let's just keep that
Yeah, I
between
mean-
our little
Yeah.
blood, please.
Now that's a reason to blood oath. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, what's the reason to blood oath? Guess who just called me?
Who?
It was Kristen.
Kristen.
And I was like, honestly, girl, like, I love you so much, but like, I couldn't give less of a shit about your new crock pot. Like, please stop calling me about, and Barry, I know you're married to her, so like, don't tell her about this, but like, I don't care about anything she calls me about. Is that harsh?
A little.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I said that. And like, okay, I don't want to say that I'm a bad friend because I don't think I'm a bad friend.
But
No, there's no but.
I just,
okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Barry and I were just discussing radio DJs.
Radio DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Used to spin in college.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I always thought that was pretty cool. Like I always wished that I could DJ. But I've seen, yeah, I've seen Girl Talk, you know, that was a pretty cool thing. And
speaking of toilet paper, you remember the toilet paper at the shows? You would just like fire the toilet paper rolls in onto the stage. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was gross, but yeah.
Yeah, don't tell Girl Talk that I said this, but like I always thought that was so wasteful. Like there are so many people who don't have access to things like toilet paper, and it's like, do you even care? I feel like no, right? Don't get on Instagram and like tell us.
Yeah, but at the same time, like when you open a bag of Skittles, you only eat the purple ones and then you throw the rest away. So it's like, okay, let's be honest with ourselves, you know? I mean, that's no shade, like, you know, it's just,
no,
we're all a little bit wasteful in our own ways. So yes, it was shitty, but we're all shitty, you know, we're all shitty. We do shitty things and then we don't tell people about them. And then we talk about other people doing shitty things. And then it's like, we're all fucking murderers at the end of the day. So like, let's just,
who's a
let's
murderer?
just be honest with ourselves. Like everybody's murdered somebody. It's everybody has.
I've never murdered anybody. Barry, have you ever murdered somebody?
Okay, murder was like a, you know, I mean, extreme, but I mean, I'm sure in some way, shape or form, you probably murdered somebody, if not a human, definitely an animal who didn't want to eat that bag of Skittles that you threw away. So
I think
I'm gonna get my cupcakes. Just gonna get my personal cupcakes.
See, this is what happens when we don't have like an activity. Everything gets weird and we have all these like strange conversations about like, honestly, I'm like getting the vibe that you murdered somebody, Sam. I saw you 24 hours ago. What the fuck?
Literally stop, like calm, like slow your rope. I was just saying that like, you know, we're all a little hypocritical at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right. But murder is like out of that realm.
Yeah. I guess you're right. So. Are those new glasses?
Nope. Zenny Optical. Right there.
Great. Yeah, no, they look new. Yeah.
Oh, they're not. I can't help but feel like you're keeping like something or a lot of things from me, Sam.
Oh my God, were you like listening behind the damn door? Like, okay, I murdered 10 people who, like, I think 10. There's another one in a critical care.
What?
ICU still from that fucking, please, like, I cannot believe I told you this, because please, you cannot tell anybody. I will literally go to jail. So
I'll blood oath it, and I won't tell a single soul. I know that I have here. I think I'm a better I cut my face. Sorry. Damn.
oof.
I didn't put the knife down. I think I might think that I'm a better person than I am. And I think I tell myself I'm such a good friend, and I don't talk about people behind their backs, but I know I do. I feel it. I mean, but am I so wrong that like, as soon as I hang up the phone with Kristen, all I want to do is call you and talk about how annoying her voice is?
I think that, yeah, I mean, I think that's like really shitty. If she's your friend, you know, you don't want to, I feel like that's something that you're experiencing with yourself. Like you're projecting some sort of hateful feelings that you feel towards her outward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I actually do know what you mean. I did not think that I was going to come to this realization in Barry's like, frankly, very tricked out basement. This place is fucking amazing.
It is
like,
it is really cool.
Like I am progressively more and more annoyed the harder he tries, but like that is a 603-inch TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell he just took it out of the box too, because the box is over there.
Yeah. So I guess what I want to say is I'm sorry.
Yeah. Good. Oh, good. I was gonna come break the ice and say I'm sorry too. Like I feel like if I tell you what I've been doing wrong, then everyone will feel a little more comfortable. I didn't use. I have some Kerrygold Irish butter, and I kept it for myself. I didn't use it in the cupcakes that I made. It's just really good on its own with toast, and I didn't want to waste it on the cupcakes because I didn't know how you all were going to react because I sense that the more and the more I do, the more I'm like pushing you away, and I just want to reach out and have friends. And I'm sorry. That's that was dishonest of me. It's not giving enough of myself to these important friendships, and so I just want to get that out there and say, we all make mistakes, and we all have flaws. Like you said it really well before, Hannah. So.
Barry, I
Literally,
think
like, who cares about the butter? Like, who cares?
yeah,
about
no,
butter?
I there's absolutely no way I ever would have been able to tell if that was or wasn't in a cupcake. I haven't even eaten yet. But
No.
Barry, I do think you hit the nail on the head. The harder you try, the less I want to be around you. And I should have just said that to your face instead of telling it to Sam and calling Kristen and texting Sherrod and FaceTiming Jake about it.
I told everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tracks.
Yeah. How about
Literally the worst thing that you've ever done? like, come on, man. Like, you've definitely, I don't know, like, stolen, jewelry from your parents. I don't know, ripped off a drug dealer. If that's
okay,
bad.
fine. Yes, I have a confession. I have a confession. You guys just have to promise me that you're not gonna like back out on our blood oath after I tell you.
Never.
We need to do a second blood oath to seal the first one.
I can actually we're just reopening the same wound.
Yeah, my fingers.
That's how that works. That's good enough.
Yeah. Barry, remember a couple weeks back when you came in to the airport and we were like about to board a flight and you had a mariachi band like jump out and start singing at me.
Yeah.
And it was my birthday.
Yeah.
You
love mariachi bands.
Yeah. That night I went and I slashed your tires.
What?
Yeah.
That was you?
Actually, well, you know how I have a spare set of keys to your car? I also slashed the spare, so you're going to want to replace that too. You probably haven't seen that yet.
No, because I had to replace 4 tires. I didn't even consider using the spare.
Right.
Wow. Steve.
I'm going to go check my car really fast.
Oh, no. I would never do that to you, Sam. I'm going to
go just make sure that I locked my car in that case. So.
Yeah. I'm sorry, and I've actually like over the course of the last 20 minutes or so, kind of come to terms with how I haven't been a good friend.
Yeah, me neither.
To you or really anybody.
Yeah, I've been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Just trying so hard. It's not.
Yeah.
Nice. That's really something I need to work on.
I hit a deer.
What?
Yeah, I hit a deer.
We're just checking your car.
I was just gonna repark it because it was like kind of not like straightened out entirely, and I hit another deer. Because I hit a deer. I hit a deer yesterday on my way home. It's not my fault. There's so many fucking deer in this neighborhood. You guys cannot tell anybody though. Like I might lose my driver's license.
How have you not lost your driver's license
already
after that pile up?
That what?
Yeah, the pile
that
up.
Pile up that wasn't my fault. Oh, just you guys both know. Okay, you guys both know. But blood oath, it's between the group. Okay, because this girl, not a murderer, not a first-degree murderer. Manslaughter, if but like.
I'll be right back. Hey, Kristen, Sam has hit 2 deer in 2 days, and she caused this pile up.
We can see and hear.
Oh, hey,
Hannah,
I'll call you back.
What hell?
It's really hard to be a better person.
That's our show.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna FaceTime Kristen, then I was like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to like wait for her to pick up.
All the events that you saw on that show were fictional. They were based on real people, but true events, inspired by true events, not factual. This has been recorded, but don't use it. Sam doesn't cause pileups.
But she does hit deer back-to-back days.
I have actually never hit a deer.
Me either. I'm really
Wow.
scared to do it.
I've done
I
it
mean-
once. It's awful.
Yeah.
What size deer?
Full.
Sorry, full.
I'll describe it.
I thought you were gonna say like baby or grown up.
Grown up.
Full.
They were okay. They were able to run away. So.
Oh my God, I never
what
even
happened.
considered the fact that a deer could live.
Yeah, it was a glancing blow on like the corner of the car. So
Glancing
a glancing blow.
How elegant.
A full-size deer. Anyway, we've been Topiary, and we're gonna do some magic in traversing the internet. We're gonna go from some of us, Sam and I, are gonna go from YouTube to Facebook and do another show. And for that, we need your help, Hannah, for our Dreamweaver show in 3 minutes. Could you give us an event that family or friends might gather at? It's not like a wedding or a funeral.
Okay, not a wedding or a funeral. Okay. I want to pick one that isn't just like christening or graduation. I want it to be a pet training graduation.
A pet training graduation.
Yeah.
That
So
we've
like
never
an
gotten that
obedience
before.
school graduation. That's what
Understood.
it is.
That is splendid. So if you want to watch that, come over to Socially Distant Improv Facebook in 3 minutes. And thank you for joining us on Highwire. And thanks to Baby and Scrapple and Topiary for another wonderful show. We will be back here tomorrow for Follow All Laughs at 8 o'clock. Until then.